What if the hunted became the hunter? What if a quiet desert getaway turned into a brutal fight for survival? Today, we're diving deep into a movie that flipped the revenge genre on its head and did it with blood, sweat, and style. Revenge, 2017, isn't your typical action thriller. Directed by French filmmaker Coralie Fargeat, this brutal yet beautifully shot film tells the story of a woman left for dead, who rises from the ashes, stronger, sharper, and more dangerous than ever. But this movie is more than just violence and payback. It's a bold statement, a feminist scream, a visual shockwave that caught critics and fans off guard. From its bright neon blood to the raw, gritty performance of Matilda Lutz, this movie leaves a mark. And by the end of this review and summary, you'll see revenge in a whole new light. So stick around till the end, because this film has secrets worth uncovering. Welcome to A Movie's Review, where we explore cinema's hidden gems and unforgettable stories. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives, breakdowns, and reviews that go beyond the surface. Now let's begin with Revenge. Jen, a young American woman, embarks on a secluded desert getaway with her wealthy, married boyfriend, Richard. Their retreat is soon disrupted by the unexpected arrival of Richard's two hunting buddies, Stan and Dimitri. The atmosphere shifts from leisurely to tense as the dynamics among the group become increasingly uncomfortable. One morning, while Richard is away, Stan assaults and rapes Jen. Upon Richard's return, instead of offering support, he attempts to bribe Jen into silence. When she refuses, Richard pushes her off a cliff, leaving her for dead. Miraculously surviving the fall, Jen endures a harrowing journey of self-recovery. She treats her wounds, symbolically branding herself with a phoenix emblem from a beer can, signifying her rebirth. Fueled by a desire for vengeance, Jen transforms from victim to hunter, systematically tracking down her assailants. The film culminates in a visceral showdown, underscoring Jen's relentless pursuit of justice. Revenge delves deep into themes of survival, empowerment, and the subversion of traditional gender roles. Jen's transformation from a passive victim to an assertive avenger challenges the conventional portrayal of women in cinema. The film critiques the male gaze by initially presenting Jen through a lens of objectification, only to later dismantle this perspective as she reclaims her agency. Director Coralie Fargeat uses the narrative to comment on societal complicity in violence against women. The film doesn't just focus on the act of revenge, but also highlights the systemic issues that allow such violence to persist. By showcasing Jen's resilience and determination, Revenge becomes a powerful statement on female empowerment and the reclamation of one's narrative. Fargeat's directorial debut is marked by a distinctive visual flair. The film's cinematography juxtaposes the starkness of the desert landscape with vibrant, saturated colors, creating a surreal and heightened reality. This contrast amplifies the emotional intensity of Jen's journey. The use of color evolves throughout the film, mirroring Jen's transformation. Initially, soft pastels dominate, reflecting her vulnerability. As the narrative progresses, the palette shifts to bolder hues, symbolizing her growing strength and resolve. The meticulous framing and dynamic camera movements further immerse the audience in Jen's harrowing experience, making the visuals an integral part of the storytelling. Matilda Lutz delivers a compelling performance as Jen, capturing the character's evolution with nuance and intensity. Her portrayal is largely physical, relying on expressive body language and facial expressions to convey Jen's emotional turmoil and determination. Lutz's commitment to the role is evident in the demanding physical scenes, where she convincingly portrays both vulnerability and ferocity. Her transformation from a carefree young woman to a relentless avenger is both believable and impactful. Lutz's performance anchors the film, providing a human touch to the stylized narrative and ensuring that Jen's journey resonates with the audience. Revenge received widespread acclaim for its bold storytelling and stylistic innovation. Critics praised Fargeat's subversion of genre tropes and her fresh perspective on the rape-revenge narrative. The film was lauded for its unflinching portrayal of violence and its commentary on gender dynamics. However, some critics expressed discomfort with the graphic content, questioning whether the film's violence was necessary to convey its message. Despite this, Revenge has been recognized as a significant contribution to feminist cinema, earning accolades for its direction, performance, and thematic depth. The film's reception underscores its impact as a provocative and thought-provoking piece of filmmaking. So, what makes Revenge stand out from the crowd? It's not just the blood or the violence, it's the message behind it all. Coralie Fargeat doesn't just give us a revenge thriller, she flips the genre on its head. With bold visuals, intense storytelling, and a fearless performance by Matilda Lutz, this film takes something brutal and turns it into something powerful. From the opening scenes in the desert to the final haunting standoff, Revenge keeps you on edge. The colors are loud, the emotions are raw, and the transformation of Jen from victim to warrior is unforgettable. If you're someone who enjoys intense thrillers with a deeper meaning, this film is absolutely worth your time. It's stylish, it's shocking, and it says something that stays with you long after the credits roll. On a personal note, I'd rate Revenge a solid 8.5 out of 10 for its bold direction, unique voice, and unflinching vision. It's not an easy watch, but it's definitely an important one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps us grow. And don't forget to subscribe to Movies Review for more deep dives, reviews, and summaries just like this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, some stories aren't just told, they're survived.